Hey everyone, this is AKCoder and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we will go on to episode 4 of the Learning Python series. In this episode, we will first learn about tuples, which are very similar to lists. And then we will learn all about dictionaries and what we can do using dictionaries. Let's get started. Our first topic for today's episode is tuples. Tuples are very similar to lists, but how are they different? Tuples cannot be directly changed. This means that you can't directly add or change an item in a tuple, while you can in lists. This is useful if you don't want to change anything in the tuple, and these will be constant values. But you can do indexing the same way as you do in lists. Also, tuples use parentheses instead of square brackets. Here's an example. So I created a tuple called myTuple, and then I assigned it to two values. One is episode, and second one is 4. And if you noticed, I used regular parentheses instead of square brackets. And you can access values in tuples similar to how you access them in lists. So here I'm accessing the first index in my tuple, which would be 4. Dictionaries is a little tricky concept, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty simple. Let's move on to the introduction to dictionaries. So what are dictionaries, first of all? Dictionaries are data structures that store data in the format of key, value. They are like variables inside a large bracket separated by commas. And make sure to remember that dictionaries use curly brackets, like you see over here. Here's an example of a dictionary. Here we have the dictionary name, which is mydict in this case, and then we have 4 key value pairs. The first one, as we see, is message, and that's equal to hello world, and then separated by a comma, language is Python, working is true, and 1 is 2. We can also print this dictionary similar to printing a list or printing a variable. The output is also in key value pairs. So here we have message and hello world, separated by a comma, language and Python, separated by another comma, working to true, and 1 to 2. Now I'll show you how to create dictionaries in our REPL.it project. So first, let's start off with the name of our dictionary. I'm just going to name it dictionary. Then you need to use curly brackets. Inside the curly brackets, press enter. It automatically indents for you, and this is the space where you're going to create our key value pairs. Now you can create any key value pairs that you want, like strings, integers, floats, and booleans, but make sure to separate all key value pairs with commas like this. So language, Python, comma, object to computer. In your last key value pair, you don't need a comma at the end. So now we can print out our dictionary. When we run the code, it should print out all of our key value pairs. Now let's learn about accessing dictionaries. You can access values of dictionaries by the key. So in this example, we're using the key message to print out the value. So in this dictionary, the value of message is hello world. So when we run this code, the output is going to be hello world. To access all the keys or just all the values, use .keys or .values. So here, if we print out mydict.keys, which would be all the keys of this dictionary, this would be the output. So now it prints out all of the keys. For the second line of code, which is .values, it's going to print out all of the values from this dictionary. Now let's try adding a key value pair to a dictionary in our REPL.it project. So first, let's create a quick dictionary. With our dictionary created, let's try out the first method. So let's type in our dictionary name, and then a set of square brackets, and inside the square brackets, let's type in our new key name. I'm just gonna type in month. And then come out of the square brackets and type in an equal sign, and now let's type in the new value name. So I'm just gonna type in July. Now let's print out the dictionary. And when we run the code, it adds the new key value pair to the dictionary. Now let's try out the second method, the .update method. So this time let's add the day. So let's do myDict .update, and then a set of regular parentheses and curly brackets. And inside the curly brackets, let's type in the new key name, then a colon, and then the new value name. So let's do day, then a colon, and 18. And when we print the list and run the code, it adds the new key value to the dictionary. Here is how to update the name of keys and how to remove key value pairs. So first, let's look at changing the name of dictionary keys. So to do this, first you need the dictionary name, and then a set of square brackets, and inside the square brackets you need the key name that you want to add, the new key name, not the old one. And then an equal sign, and then you need to use this pop method. So you need the dictionary name, .pop, and this time you need regular parentheses, and inside that you need the old key name, the one that you want to change. To remove a key value pair from a dictionary, you have to follow this method. So first you need the dictionary name, and you have to use the same .pop method, and then a regular set of parentheses, and then the name of the key that you want to remove. If you just put the name of the key in the parentheses, the key and the value pair will be removed. Here is how to add key and values to dictionaries. There's actually two methods to adding a key value pair to dictionaries, and each way has a specific format. Let's first look at the first method. So here, you first need to type in the dictionary name, and then a set of square brackets, and inside the square brackets, you have to type in the new key. Then come out of the square brackets, type in equal sign, and then type in the new value. When you print out the dictionary should have a new key and value to it. Now let's look at the second method. This method is a little easier but a tiny bit trickier than the first method. So for the second method, you first type in dictionary name, and then .update. And then after .update, you need a set of regular parentheses, and inside the regular parentheses, a set of curly brackets. Inside the curly brackets, you first need to type in the new key, and then a colon, and then a new value. Let's see how to do these two new methods in our repo.it project editor. So first, let's create a dictionary. Okay, so now we have a dictionary created. So first, let's try changing the name of a key. So to do this, let's do messages, and then square brackets, and inside the square brackets, let's type in the new key name that we want to add. So I want to change the first one. So I'm gonna change hello to hi. So I'm just gonna type in hi over here, then an equal sign, and then messages .pop, and then a regular set of parentheses, and then the old key name, which is hello. Now let's print out the messages dictionary. Okay, so now we can see that hello there has changed to hi there. So now let's try removing a key value pair from the dictionary. Let's remove the I'm good key value pair. So to do this, we do messages, the dictionary name, .pop, and then a regular set of parentheses, and then the key name, which in this case is I'm. So now let's print out this dictionary and see what happens. So now we can see that I'm good is removed from this dictionary. Thank you all for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to hit that like button and leave a comment regarding this episode so that I'll know how to make future episodes. Also, make sure to subscribe to this channel so that you'll know when future courses are released. See you in the next video!